Today we got many of the tournaments we will have for Chapter 7 Season 1 leaked, including Victory Cups and Solo Series both returning, as well as NA East being all but confirmed to not return in Chapter 7. And in this video, I'm going to go over every single tournament leak, as well as talk about why I think NA East won't be returning. So let's start off with the tournaments we'll be having in Chapter 7 Season 1 as of right now. And today was leaked that Victory Cups will return, and those Victory Cups will be Duo Victory Cash Cups, Duo Console Victory Cash Cups, which will be Zero Build, and Reload Duo Victory Cash Cups as well. So we are going to be having Zero Build tournaments for the first time in a while, and they will be on console, and I honestly see this as an experiment. I also kind of think Epic Games and Fortnite see console tournaments as opportunities to experiment different formats and different types of game modes. So I definitely think this is going to be an experiment. They're probably going to monitor this tournament, and if it runs well and gets a lot of players, they might bring back Zero Build in the future. And looking at the formats for these Victory Cups, it's going to be pretty much the basic Victory Cup format that we've been having. The Duo Victory Cup and the Duo Console Zero Build Victory Cup will both be 2 rounds, with the first round being 2 hours of opens, and then the second round being a 1-hour finals. And on EU and NAC, the top 1,000 duos make finals, and on every other region, the top 500 duos make finals. And then it's the classic $100 each person per win in the finals, with 3 games max, since it's just that 1 hour, of course. And then the format's pretty much the same exact thing for Reload, but a little bit different since, of course, the lobbies are smaller. The Duo Reload Victory Cash Cups will be 2-hour opens, 1-hour finals, just like the other Victory Cups. But in the Reload tournaments for EU and NAC, it will be the top 300 duos make finals. And then on all the other regions, it will be the top 120 duos make finals. And once again, $100 per each win in the finals with 3 games max. So those are going to be the Victory Cups we are going to have next season in Chapter 7 Season 1. Then today was also leaked that the Solo Series will once again be returning, but this time with a little bit different format, and the prize pool will actually be the exact same as the previous Solo Series with slightly different format. And that new format is going to be the fact that now it is going to be 3 rounds. So we have a qualifier round, a semifinals round, and a finals round this time, instead of just the qualifiers into the finals. And instead of the qualifiers being 6 weeks with your 4 best weeks counting to make finals, there will be 4 qualifier weeks now, and only your best week of the 4 weeks will count to qualifying you to the semifinals. So in order to make the semifinals on EU and NAC, you need to place top 400 with your best week counting out of those 4 weeks. So you need to finish top 400 to make the semifinals on EU and NAC, which will end up being 4 set lobbies. And then on every other region, you are going to need to finish top 200, and those are going to be 2 set lobbies. These are going to be set lobby semifinals, and semifinals will take place over 2 days. I would assume on EU and NA Central, it will be 2 semifinals on one day and then 2 semifinal lobbies on the other day. And then on all the other regions, just 1 on one day and then 1 on the other. And the format for semifinals will be that there will be 6 games in the semifinals, with every single player who wins a game in the semifinals making the finals, and also the top 19 consistency on EU and NA Central making the finals. And then on all the other regions, it's going to be every single game winner, just like EU and NA Central. And then the top 44 players from consistency make finals. So overall, in the 4 lobbies, there will be 25 players on each lobby on EU and NA Central that make the finals. And then on all the other regions, there will be 50 players per lobby making up the set lobby finals, which will take place over 2 days on January 24th and 25th. So we are going to have a 2-day finals this time instead of a 1-day finals like Chapter 6 Season 4. And like I said earlier, the prize pool is the exact same prize pool as Chapter 6 Season 4. So once again, we have Solo Series returning with a brand new format with 3 different rounds: the qualifiers, the semifinals, and the finals. And you might be asking, are these the only tournaments we are going to have for the season? No, we are definitely going to have more tournaments. I definitely expect there to be some form of Duo Cash Cups or Duo Divisional Cups next season, but those just aren't leaked yet, so we might have to wait until the official comp blog post comes out later in the week. I would expect the comp blog post to come out on Saturday, either before or after the event during downtime, right before the new season, since the new season does come out on Saturday. But let me know what you guys think of the leaked tournaments for Chapter 7 Season 1 with the 3 different Victory Cups we are about to have, and also the return of the solo series with the new format. Do you like these tournaments that are leaked? Did you want to see solo victory cups return instead of the solo series? I'm sure a lot of people definitely wanted to see solo victory cups returning, since the solo series definitely didn't have the greatest, since a lot of people didn't really like the solo series format, but they are trying out a new format this time for the solo series, so maybe it gets some better reviews and people like it more this time. I definitely like that they lowered the qualifiers. I definitely don't think 6 qualifiers was needed, especially since they didn't even make all 6 of them matter. Only 4 of those qualifiers mattered anyways. So I definitely like that they trimmed down the qualifiers and also added in a semifinal round. I think that's going to be a great addition as well. Now moving on, talking about NA East and why I don't think it's coming back. With all of these tournaments being leaked, these got leaked via their rules, and in the rules it has no mention of NA East. It only talks about NA West and NA Central being the NA regions for this year, or at least for Chapter 7 Season 1. So I think at minimum, we will not have NA East for Chapter 7 Season 1. Maybe we see something like Chapter 4 where NA Central got added mid-year. Maybe they add back NA East mid-year, but I personally just don't see NA East being added back anytime soon. I definitely would have expected it to be announced already by now, especially since it's been this crazy conversation pretty much the entire year, and definitely as of recent with everybody talking about it. And also we had all those creators go to the Epic headquarters in North Carolina and try to push for NA East to come back. People like Clicks were really trying to push for NA East to come back, and I think with it not being in the rules, I just don't really think Epic plans for NA East to come back anytime soon for competitive. But that's not 100% confirmed, that's just my opinion. And with it not being in the rules, we definitely aren't going to have NA East returning for Chapter 7 Season 1. But let me know your thoughts on NA East not returning. I know a lot of people, especially my Canadians, and a lot of my Northeast folks are really bummed out about NA Central still being the main region and NA East not coming back. And me being from Florida, I'm also bummed out on NA East not being back as well, because it would also help out my fellow Floridians as well. But that's going to do it for me in this video, talking about the league tournaments for Chapter 7 Season 1, and also talking about NA East pretty much confirmed to not be coming back, at least for next season. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, as it would help out this video a lot, getting pushed out to more people, so more people can see the tournaments that were leaked and can see the tournaments we're about to have in Chapter 7 Season 1. Expect more Chapter 7 videos from me in the near future. I want to go over some new duos we're about to have, and also go over maybe the loot pool and everything else that comes out around the time of the event. So stay tuned for videos like that. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you next time.